So I'm going to sing a song that's from a 1960s musical. It was a play and movie, Oliver. And a little orphan boy was singing a song of longing and hope, but also wondering if he will ever find love in his life. And I want to switch that up this morning and sing this as an invocation to the divine presence of love that's in each of us, and an invitation to allow its expression more fully and clearly in us and as us, as we are willing. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is she who I close my eyes to see? Will I ever know the sweet hello that's meant for only me? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Oh. It's wonderful to be here today with a group of people that is so full of love. This community embodies love. We love celebrating together. We listen to each other, share what's going on, and we enjoy being with each other. That's a beautiful thing. We all know what love is, right? It's what makes the world go round. It's a many splendored thing. It's like oxygen. And the bottom line is all we really need is love. We got the brass section again. And those are all sentiments about the expression of love as we experience it as human beings. And then there's this thing called divine love. Is that the same thing? Is it different? What is that? So this morning we're going to be talking about divine love, what it is, and how that expresses in us and as us. And then we'll be looking at how we can open ourselves up to having that be more fully present in us and expressing more fully as us, to the extent that we allow that. Many of us have a common understanding that there's one presence, there's one source that moves in and through everything and expresses as everything. And it helps us to understand this one better sometimes when we look at different aspects of it and how it expresses. And love is one of those aspects of the one source. For those who look at things in polarities, there's a masculine side of the expression of the one. And this might come out as things like will, determination, drive. And it's the force that pushes us forward, that gets us off our butts and gets us moving when we need it. And then the more feminine side, instead of a push, is a pull. It's a welcoming. It's an invitation. We see it when a pathway opens up for us. You know, we're having trouble. What's next for me? What do I do? And then a way opens up. That's divine love making an opening for us. There's a saying, when one door closes, another opens, or a window opens. That's love opening a way. When we experience synchronicities, that's often an expression of divine love. Something works out just in time, just when we needed it to, or we get the answer we were looking for. That's divine love. And when we experience a relationship with the divine, a relationship with God, experiencing the presence of the goddess, any kind of interaction, that's this love. That's this divine love. This is seen in Bhakti Yoga, or the way of devotion. In any experiences of that deep sense of love of the divine, or that experience of its presence, and we feel it, and we might even feel a sense of bliss or rapture. That's this divine love in that form. And then what about in human form? We think of divine love, we might think of people like Mother Teresa or Gandhi, people that fully dedicate themselves to a cause or give themselves to something. It doesn't have to be that extreme, though. It doesn't have to be. Love is fully present in each of us. And we just have to allow it to express. Because every expression of connection and relationship that we as human beings show to each other, to animals, to the planet, that's divine love manifesting in us and expressing as us. And some examples of this, a father telling a bedtime story to their child. That's divine love expressing as a human being. A mother kissing their child on the forehead or giving them a hug and comfort. That's divine love expressing as one of us. A couple of 6-year-olds holding hands and singing. That's divine love expressing as human beings. And sometimes we express it as a group or as a community. A few weeks ago, some of us were walking at Smith Rock. We took a hike there. And about halfway through the walk, somebody had the idea of, let's stop and pray together and honor Mother Earth. And that idea was an expression of love. And then as a community, we stopped to honor that request, and we all gathered in a circle and held hands and prayed to honor Pachamama and gave thanks to Mother Earth. That was divine love expressing as us as a group. And one of the people on the hike a few people brought chocolates, and it was dark chocolate. And I tell you, that was divine love. It was appreciated, and it was tasty. And sometimes it's more challenging than others to feel love or express love. Like if we're tired or really hungry or maybe just cranky today or we're stressed. It's harder to get in that love space. So that's a signal to us that we need self-care. So consider that love's message to you to take some time out and fill your cup back up so that you can then give to others. And sometimes we look out what's going on in the world, look out what's going on in the country, and we see stuff that maybe doesn't make us feel loving. It doesn't look loving. For some of us, it might be scary. It might bring up anxiety. It might bring up memories of things that maybe we thought we healed from a long time ago when we were helpless or afraid. So see those responses in you, if that applies to you, as love's calling to you. Love is calling you to healing. Those feelings are a reminder that there's something there still needing attention. And so this could be your one opportunity to finally get past that stuff for good, so if you answer that call. There's other people that respond to what's happening in the country and the world, and they feel energized. They feel like taking action. They want to do something about it to make the world a better place, to fight what they see is in the way of that. And if that applies to you, there are unity centers around the country that have social action committees. And if you have some other people you know here that want to get together and make a social action committee and go do protests or whatever else you're called to do, that's something that's available in unity centers, and there's people doing that. And you may want to go stand up for trans rights or gay and lesbian rights or the rights of the immigrant or the care of the stranger in general, or those that are unable to find the resources to take care of themselves. So if you're feeling called that way, then find other people and do that. There's others that find their response to be becoming a temple of peace. And what their focus is on building love and peace within themselves and allowing themselves to be a presence that radiates out. And none of these are better or higher than others. It's all where each of us are called. And it's where we're called today. It might be different than a year ago. It might be different than next year. But this is how love is touching you right now. No matter what's going on out there, the presence in you is calling you the way it is. And we can respond as individuals, we can respond as communities. We can be love in our connection and our relationship with each other. We have the Earth Care team here. We do walks together. You've heard of other things today, announcements of things happening where we can be together. There's volunteer activities. Being in service is a way to express love. The people in the kitchen, the people that clean here, the people that volunteer with the children. That's all ways to be in service and express love together. I want to give us a moment right now to go within and be aware of that presence within you. Just allow yourself to relax into this moment. And quiet yourself and listen. See if you can feel that nurturing presence. Perhaps you feel a warmth or a fullness. But it's there within you. It's around you. And let it hold you. Allow it to give you comfort. And see if you can attune to it. Listen to it. And see if it has a symbol, an image, a word, something that shows you or tells you what might allow this love to be more fully expressive in you, through you, as you. Let's take a moment right now and see what it has for you. And whatever you received, and if it's not clear yet, that's okay too. If you're willing to allow this divine love to express more fully as you, through you, and if it showed you a way in that way that it showed you, then just quietly let it know. Say to yourself, I'm willing. I'm willing to allow this, if that feels right to you. And then as you're ready, you come back into the room. And one easy way to know where to find love is just look around at the people that are here. You look at their faces, look in their eyes, feel their hearts as they interact with you. And you'll find love there. Another place to find love, when you get home, look in the mirror. You might not see it in the mirror, but if you look within yourself and you give compassion to that reflection in the mirror and appreciation. I appreciate all that you've been through and all that you are. I love you. I see divine love in you. You'll notice that you just found love in you. So those are two easy places to find it. And no matter what's going on out there, you can find what love is calling you to be and do right here. So listen to that and return to that love. And as you allow room for it to more fully be present and express as you, then you will feel more in tune with it, and it will just grow. And remember that you are love. We are love. And thank you. Namaste.